Hi everyone, so welcome to our yoga this week, and our yoga is all about helping to soothe the mind and the body, helping with anxiety and stress. So all the postures are going to work to help soothe the nervous system, balance the adrenal glands. We're going to do some breath work as well, which is very important to help with calming our thoughts. So when you're ready, we'll begin. We're going to start in seated, cross-legged, and just allow the palms to open and let the shoulders relax. And just start to sit nice and tall and just dedicate this time here just for you. So you may have lots of thoughts going on in the mind. Perhaps you've had a challenging morning already, but just come into this moment and try and be as present as you possibly can. So we're going to go ahead and just take 3 deep cleansing breaths, which are beautiful for purifying and helping to release any negative energy within the body. So we're going to take a big breath in through the nose, draw the shoulders up towards the ears, pause for a moment, and then exhale through the mouth and just drop the shoulders down. And again, big breath in, hold, and then exhale through the mouth. One more time, even deeper, big breath in, shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale. And then just come into some shoulder circles. And we're going to start with some alternate nostril breathing. And this is a lovely way, whenever you're feeling stressed or panicky or anxious, it just instantly soothes the mind, helps us to see and think more clearly and calmly. So if the thoughts are all over the place and we feel really ungrounded, this can really help. So we're going to use the thumb and the ring finger, but if that doesn't feel okay, you can use any fingers you wish. This method of breath work helps to balance the left and the right hemispheres of the brain as well, helping to soothe our nervous system. So we're going to place the thumb against the right side of the nostril gently. Let the left hand just rest down on your lap, and you can do this with your eyes closed if you wish. When we start to breathe, just notice how one side compares to the other as well. So when you're ready, we'll take a breath in through the left nostril. Pause, switch fingers, and breathe out through the nose of the right nostril. Breathing in. Switch fingers, breathing out through the left nostril. Breathing in. Switch and breathing out. Breathing in. Switch and breathing out. Breathing in. Pause at the top of the breath before switching over the other side and breathing out. Breathing in. Switch and breathing out. Breathing in. Switch and breathing out. Breathing in. Switch and breathing out. One more time, breathing in. Switch and gently breathing out. Keeping the eyes closed, just letting the hands rest down on the knees and just taking a few breaths in through the nose. Pause and then breathing back out through your nose. Breathing in and breathing out. And just do a few more breaths here and just noticing if already you're starting to feel calmer. And as you continue to breathe slowly and gently, just allowing your thoughts to flow in and then to gently flow back out. Not getting caught up in our thoughts, just allowing them to flow in and gently flow back out. And return to your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Noticing your physical body, if there's any aches or pains, or any spaces that feel tight. And just being aware of those places and perhaps relaxing them if we can. Noticing how you're feeling today, and however you are feeling is okay and accepted. Being aware of your tummy and just allowing the tummy to gently rise and fall as you breathe now. So as you breathe in, you notice how the tummy gently rises, and then as you breathe out, the tummy gently softens. And as you focus on every in-breath, every out-breath, you may wish to gently hear or say these words in your mind. For today, I shall not worry. For today, I shall not anger. For today, I shall be kind. For today, I choose to slow down and to breathe. For today, I allow myself to let go of all what was yesterday. Tomorrow is not yet here. So breathing into this moment. For today, I trust all is just as it should be. Today, I trust all is unfolding just as it should. Just for today, I shall accept who I am. Just for today, I allow this time to nourish my mind, my body, and my spirit. Feeling calmer, feeling more grounded, feeling safe. When you are ready, you slowly begin to open the eyes. And as you open the eyes, we're just going to do a gentle neck release. So rolling your right ear over to the right shoulder, lengthening down the side of your neck. Allow the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. Take a big breath in and breathing out. Coming back to center and rolling left ear over to left shoulder now. Big breath in and breathing out. Coming back to your center, sitting nice and tall, and just setting an intention for our practice here today to be really aware of the breath and opening the breath all the way down to the tummy. So we're not just shallow chest breathing, we're aware that we're breathing all the way down to the tummy. So the chest and the tummy rise and fall together as we breathe. So from here, coming into side stretch, left arm reaches over the side of the body, big breath in. Breathing out, releasing over to the other side. Breathing in. And then gently breathing out, coming back to your center. We're going to place our hands out behind us, lift up through the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And it's a gentle back bend, but we're not straining the neck at any time. It's just a gentle back bend, and this opens the heart, the lungs, so we breathe more free and more open. The hips here start to become more open as well, releasing any stress or tension that may be there. We're going to come back to center and rest the hands on our knees, and we're going to do a few seated cat-cow. So we round the spine, tuck chin in, and then we lift up. Gentle back bend, and again. But we want to start to create a rhythm and connection with the breath. So we breathe in, lift, and then gently breathing out, rounding the spine. Breathing in and breathing out. And we're going to do a few more of those so that the breath and the body are now connected. And the spine becomes more fluid and flexible, and the spine is connected to the brain. So it just feels good to have a nice, free and flexible spine. One more, big breath in. And then breathing out. Coming into spinal twist. Left hand on the right knee, taking the gaze over the right shoulder, grounding into both sits bones. Big breath in. And then breathing out, flowing over to the other side. So just loosening and awakening the spine. Coming back to center, we're going to bring our hands out in front, and you can jump or step back into your plank, whatever feels right for you. And then we're going to hold it here in our plank. If anybody's looking after their bodies today, then bring the knees down to rest down on the floor. So we're just checking alignment here, shoulders over wrists, nice parallel body to the floor. Big breath in, and as you breathe out, we're going to push back into our first down dog and take some breaths here. If you're looking after your body, then always stay in child's pose, which is here. If you're in your down dog, feet hip distance apart, easing back into the heels, and we're really working on lengthening through the spine. Just letting the head relax and the jaw relax. We're going to take a purifying breath. So inhale through the nose, pause for a moment, then big breath out through the mouth. So it's called lion's breath. And it helps to release any negativity. One more time, big breath in through the nose, and big sigh out through the mouth. Coming back into your plank, and when you're ready, coming all the way down into crocodile. Inhale, up dog, and we'll take a few breaths here. So in your up dog, if this is too intense of a back bend, then lower the chest down a little bit more to here. And this is beautiful for opening the heart, the lungs, and releasing any stress or anxiety that's locked within the heart center. Tucking toes under, big breath in, and breathing out, push back down dog. And we're going to bring the feet together now, so the big toes are connected, easing back into the heels a little bit further. From here, we're going to bring left foot through between our hands, and the right foot stays where it is. And we're just going to take a few breaths here. If you're looking after your body, drop that back knee down, that's okay. And then just steady the breath, so come back to that breath. From here, coming all the way up into high lunge. So the arms raised towards the sky. We're lengthening through the back leg here. Flexing that front knee, so nice deep stretch in that hip flexor. From here, grounding back foot into your mat. So just turning the back foot out slightly, but keeping your chest nice and square to face the front. Big breath in. Breathing out, releasing reverse warrior. And we'll pause here for 3 deep breaths. So just coming back to that conscious connection with the breath. Pausing slightly between the in-breath and the out-breath. On your next out-breath, release slowly into side angle. So left hand down on the floor, your right arm reaches up towards the sky. On your next out-breath, release, reverse warrior. Big breath in, breathing out, coming back into that side angle, staying here, letting your right hand rest on the lower back out behind, just opening that shoulder gently here. But try not to strain the neck, so perhaps the gaze stays down at the floor. Stay here, drop your left shoulder down, reaching between the legs to connect the fingers, binding the arms. But we're not using any force, so just being really mindful to be gentle with your body. On your next out breath, releasing all the way up, coming into triangle, so both legs straight. Inhale, lengthen through both sides of the body. Exhale, release into triangle. So your left hand can either go down on your shin, your ankle, or the floor, or you could take hold of the big toe with forefinger and thumb. But we really want to work on opening the chest and the heart. And again, we're pausing for 3 to 5 deep breaths here. And this is really wonderful for grounding and soothing the nervous system. If you want to, you can take your right arm over the head, so just opening and lengthening the side of your body now. On your next out breath, releasing both hands down either side of that front foot, stepping back into plank, or if you're looking after your body, drop the knees down. Big breath in, breathing out, crocodile. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back down dog. Another deep cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Bringing the right foot through between the hands now. And again, just start to lengthen through that back leg. Checking your right knees over that right ankle. Relaxing shoulders, relaxing the gaze. Coming all the way up slowly into your high lunge. 3 deep breaths. And then starting to ground into that back heel. So warrior 1. Releasing into reverse warrior. Left hand on the back of the left thigh, right arm reaches over. Inhale, as you exhale, release side angle. We're just really starting to move through the poses with full awareness on that breath. How the body's feeling. So that the mind, the body, the breath are all connected. Flowing all the way up. Reverse warrior again, big breath in. As you breathe out, second set of side angle, but this time binding arms if it feels okay. So gently dropping right shoulder down, reaching through, and keep pressing into that back heel. The gaze can be wherever it feels comfortable for your neck. When you're ready, slowly releasing, coming all the way back up, straightening front leg. Big breath in, breathing out, releasing to triangle. Just taking a few deep breaths here. And again, that hand can rest on your shin, your ankle, or the floor. When you're ready to release, we're going to bring both hands to the heart and stepping into mountain pose at the front of our mat, feet together. Big breath in. And then on your out breath, lengthen through your spine as we come down into standing forward fold. And we're going to take 3 to 5 deep breaths here. And this is very restorative, very calming for the mind. And we've got lots of racing thoughts. It really helps to just calm everything down. And if you wanted to go a little bit deeper, place the hands on the backs of the heels and go that little bit deeper, closing space between your tummy and the tops of the thighs. And then gently releasing, bringing hands back out in front. We're going to take the right leg back out behind. So the foot slightly turned out. From here, we're going to bring our left hand forward a few inches, flexing the left knee as we release into our standing half moon and releasing right leg up to the sky. If this is too challenging, then keep the toes down on the floor for today, that's okay. Focus point is wherever feels comfortable for you. So if you wanted to go to the next level, slowly reach back, take hold of foot or ankle. Steady in the breath. When you're ready to release, low. When you're ready to release, we're going to step back into your reverse warrior. And again, 3 deep breaths here. On your next out breath, slowly release. Hands to the heart, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Wide leg forward fold, and the hands can go down, or the forearms, or the crown of the head. But just keep pressing into the back heels here. And this is lovely for calming the mind. And again, we're bringing that flexibility, fluidity to the spine. From here, we're going to place the left hand in the center and open your right arm up to the sky. And then back to the center. Slowly over to the other side. Big breath in. And then breathing out, coming back to the center. Hands to the heart, coming all the way up. And we're going to repeat on the other side. So we're turning the right foot forward this time. Bringing the fingertips down. Out of the back foot is turned slightly out. So we're coming into that balancing half moon again here. Or if you're looking after your body, just keep the toes down. So when you're ready, flexing front knee, bringing the right hand out in front to steady yourself. Release the back leg up, out behind. We're kind of opening the hip out to the side here. And then releasing your left arm up towards the sky. Standing leg is nice and straight. Focus point is wherever feels comfortable for you. And again, you have that choice. You can stay here if you wish, or reach back slowly. Just take hold of foot or ankle. And this is lovely for the thigh, the hips, strengthening for the legs. On your next out breath, checking there's no cat behind me, step back into reverse warrior. 3 deep breaths. On your next out breath, slowly release. Hands back to the heart. We're going to do sun salutation. So back into mountain pose, in front of our mats. Big breath in, breathing out, forward fold. Bending knees, jump or step back into plank. Hold and breathe. Stay here, release your right foot off the floor a few inches. And then over the other side. And releasing, big breath in, breathing out, crocodile. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big purifying breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One-legged down dog on the right side. So inhale, right knee towards the tummy. Exhale, leg high. On your next out breath, bring foot towards the outer right foot. Hold and breathe. So back into low lunge. Lengthen through the spine. From here, we're going to open that right arm up to the sky. So beautiful twist. Take another big breath in. And then as you breathe out, sweeping that hand back down. Dropping knee and toes down. And then staying here, coming into any level of monkey pose that feels right for you today. So we're just starting to work on our monkey pose, and it's really about not using force. Just be guided by how you're feeling on each day. When you're ready to release, rolling onto that right sits bone, bringing that left foot forwards. Forward fold, big breath in. Breathing out, forward fold. Take 3 deep breaths here. And like the standing forward fold, this is really restorative and calming as well. Helps to balance our blood pressure and our blood sugar levels. When you're ready, taking hands out behind, pointing toes, staying here, we're coming into recline plank. Focus point is at the sky, so we're not straining the neck. Using the strength in our core. On your next out breath, release. Crossing legs over, and again, jump or step back into plank. Hold and breathe, feet together. From here, one-legged down dog on the left side. Inhale, left knee in towards the tummy. Exhale, leg high. On your next out breath, sweep left foot to the outer left hand. Hold and breathe. We're working a little bit deeper into our hip flexors here. On your next out breath, open left arm up to the sky. A beautiful twist. Keep pressing into that back ball of the foot. And then gently release, coming back to center, dropping knee, toes down, and coming into any level of that monkey pose. 3 to 5 deep breaths. Noticing if one side feels tighter than the other as well. When you're ready to release, rolling onto that left sit bone, bringing right leg forward into a second step of forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. And just taking a few breaths here, tucking the chin in. Rolling spine back up. From here, we're going to bring our left foot to our inner right thigh. And just bringing the hands to rest on the shin, the ankles, or the toes. So that we're going to bring the forehead gently down towards the knee. So it's a strong stretch in the hamstring and beautiful for the lower back. And this is a deeply calming pose. And we're ready to release. We'll switch over to the side. So this time right foot against inner left thigh. And again, you can let the hands rest on the shin, ankles, or the toes. Gently dropping that forehead down. And when you're in this pose, try to bring awareness to that breath. So we're working on creating the ocean breath. So as you breathe in, the tummy and the chest rise. You pause for a moment, then as you breathe back out through your nose, you imagine taking the breath down the base of the throat towards the heart. And it's a slight constriction in the base of the throat, so it makes that lovely sighing sound. And then when you're ready, slowly release, coming all the way back to center. Bringing both legs out in front. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Rolling spine all the way back up to center. We're going to come into our headstand, or any level that you wish to do today. So we're going to come on to sit back on the heels. If you're looking after your body, then stay in child's pose, which is the knees wider than the hips, and then bringing the arms out in front. And that in itself is a really lovely calming pose, and helps to calm a racing mind. So if you're going into headstand, we're going to do a slight different variation today to what we have been doing. We're going to be coming onto the forearms and interlacing the fingers today. So we're going to bring the forearms down, interlace the fingers. The elbows are shoulder width apart, and then we just place the crown of the head nicely in to the back of the hands. So there's different levels. Level 1 is just staying there for today, which is okay. Level 2, if it feels okay, level 2 is to lift the hips. Level 3, bring one leg up, but keep the knees together. And a little, what we call a donkey kick. We're just getting used to how that feels. And it's quite tiring, so have a few attempts and then rest in your child's pose, and then we'll do a second one. And on the second one, if it feels right for you today, you can kick all the way up into your headstand. And this builds strength in your upper body and your core. And there's an acupressure point on the crown of the head, which is deeply calming and therapeutic for anxiety. So again, stay here or here, or bringing one leg up and those gentle donkey kicks. If it feels okay, just pause here for a moment before extending both legs. When you're ready to release, drop one foot down, then the other, and then release knees down, and meeting back in our child's pose. I'm just taking a few breaths here, just calming everything down. And then when you're ready, coming back onto all fours, coming onto our knees and then into our camel. So knees hip distance apart and a gentle back bend. So level one is here. If you're wanting to go a little bit deeper, bring the fist into the lower back, pushing hips forward but keeping gaze slightly forward, so you're not straining the neck, or releasing both hands back onto the heels. And take 3 to 5 deep breaths here. When you feel like you're ready to release, bringing hands back to the heart, and then sitting onto our sits bones. So the legs are either side here. If you want to use a block and place a block or a cushion just underneath the sits bones, then do. If it's too uncomfortable for the knees, so you get a little bit of height. The knees can either be together or slightly out. This is very good for any pain in the knees, so it's very therapeutic for all the ligaments and tendons in the knees. This may be enough for you today, or if you wish, we're going to go all the way back. So we're coming down onto the elbows and then lifting up through the heart. This may be enough for you today, or gently place the crown of the head down onto your mat. Stay here, or you can bring the arms out in front. When you're ready to release, press into the elbows and slowly bring the gaze back up. Take a moment here. If you wish, you can finish by releasing the spine down and just taking a few breaths here. So you get a lovely strong stretch in the hip flexors. Beautiful for the knees. And when you're ready to release, pressing into the elbows, coming all the way back up. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, coming into eagle arms. So your left elbow sits on top of the right, closing the space between the forearms. Or you can bring the palms together. Just keep sitting nice and tall. If it starts to get too uncomfortable for your knees or your hips, you can come back into seated. And then release over to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Right elbow sits on top of the left. And this is lovely for working out any stress or tension in your neck and your shoulders. And when you're ready to release, bringing the hands back out in front, coming onto all fours, rounding spine to tailbone under, and then gently coming into that cow, so dipping up the spine. Coming back into neutral spine, coming into seated, and then into your bridge. So feet hip distance apart, tucking chin in, lifting hips up to the sky. So lovely for the back of the neck, especially if you're carrying tension there. And it has a calming effect upon the nervous system and the adrenal glands. Anybody who's looking to challenge a little bit more here can go into your wheel. So you bring the hands down by the ears, release the hips down, take an in breath, and as you breathe out, lift. And then when you're ready to release, coming all the way back down and bringing your knees in towards your tummy, gently rocking from side to side. From here, we're going to place our left lower leg just on top of the right thigh, threading the hands through, And bringing that knee gently in towards the hip. And then release over to the other side. So right lower leg over the top of the left thigh, reaching through, drawing that knee in a little bit more if you wish. And when you're ready, gently release, bringing both legs out in front, lifting shoulders. And we're going to come straight into our scissors. So one leg up and one leg down. Nice and slow and controlled. Focusing on the breath. We're going to do 5 more, and then we're going to bring the knee into the tummy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold here, knee into the tummy, and then over the other side. And if the neck starts to get a little bit achy, just support the head. We're going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold here. Take hold of the backs of the knees and gently release. Rocking from side to side. From here, we're coming into shoulder stand. So hands underneath the hips, palms face down, lifting legs up towards the sky. Focusing at the tips of your toes, supporting your back with your hands. And try to relax your shoulders and your neck. Staying here or slowly going over into plow. Legs over the head. Getting that lovely stretch all the way down the spine. So this is a deeply calming pose. Therapeutic for stress. Literally washes away any stress, any tension. The hands can be supported on the back or just let them relax out behind. From here, pressing into the backs of the hands and the arms as you roll your spine back down slowly, hugging knees back in towards the tummy and rocking from side to side. Coming into spinal twist, both legs over to the right, taking the gaze over the left shoulder. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming back to center and then gently over the other side. Taking a deep breath in and gently breathing out. Coming back to center. Bringing the soles of the feet together, letting the left hand rest on the heart, right hand rest on your tummy. And just taking a moment here just to allow the benefits from your hard work to seep into your mind, your body. And taking a deep cleansing breath in through the nose. And a long, gentle sigh out through your mouth. And one more time, deep breath in. And breathing out. And from here, we're going to go straight into our few moments of relaxation. So just check that you're warm and you're comfortable. And you may want to place a blanket over you. So just take a few moments to get ready.